good lineup. So tickets for all three of those shows all next week. The great John Waters is back on the show next week, too. He's got a new book. I always like talking to him. And Guardians baseball is underway at the corner of State College Boulevard and Orangewood Avenue.
Rolls off the tongue.
They're out there playing the Angels of Anaheim and hoping to avoid the sweep. They have lost the first three in that series. So they're just underway now. It's like top of the first. And, there it is. Guardians already lost. Listen, already top of the first.
Game over.
They mercied them. Well, there you go. It's Pirates Cubs all over again. Bottom of the first, nothing. So they're already going. And then they'll head up to play the A's for a couple of nights and then back here at home on Tuesday to play the Padres of San Diego. Former Indian Mike Clevenger in their ranks. The NFL draft begins tonight in Las Vegas, and there's one woman who works at a brothel out there, and she's offering a free F-sesh for the number one pick.
Hey.
She's cute, too. Her name's Roxanne Price. She's 27 years old. She works out at the Chicken Ranch brothel, voted the number one brothel in Nevada. The world-famous Chicken Ranch. Everybody thinks about the Bunny Ranch, right? This is the Chicken Ranch. And she said that a lot of Las Vegas escorts have taken a hit during the COVID pandemic. Not the kind they want. But with the draft in town, she's going to give, her offer stands, she will give the number one overall pick. And who is that? I haven't really kept my ear to the ground.
I haven't been paying attention at all. I think it's the Jaguars that are picking first.
Well, I know the team. I'm wondering who the person is.
Yeah, I'm not sure who they're going to take.
The number one overall pick. Who will the Jaguars take with the number one pick?
I don't think everybody... It's not like a done deal like it usually is. They could go in a couple different directions.
Unlike Trevor Lawrence last year, there's more of a debate on who the Jags will take at number one.
She is hot.
Yeah, she's cute. So anyway, whoever, Trayvon Walker is, I think, the guy who might have the betting odds for going first. Again, I haven't really paid attention to any of this.
It's good marketing on her part, though.
Sure. She will give a 100% free sesh to the number one overall pick. She will.
You're trying to hope that, the first is free, get them hooked, and then boom, anytime they're playing the Raiders,
Call them up.
by.
Raiders, by the way, are looking at Colin Kaepernick.
They just signed, for a backup.
Yeah, human haircut. What's his name? Mark Allen, who's the guy with the bowl on his head, the owner. He said if the coach is down with it, and these conversations are being had, Colin Kaepernick hasn't played football in
5 years?
5 years. But they said, I would absolutely put Kaepernick into this organization if the... Now, that's a huge if, obviously. Right. He's like, yeah, if... But this brothel, this hooker, sex worker, she said that the most valuable thing I possess is my premium erotic service.
Poundcake, this is who you should go see.
She offers it at no charge.
Yeah, tell her you're the first round draft pick.
I was going to say, is there any way that you can get yourself chosen number one overall in...
Anything?
You love a deal.
I do love a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do want the works. So...
Are you going to go out to Vegas again for your 30th birthday, or are you going to try and get this taken care of while you're out there with your mom?
I have a group of friends that are actually coming to meet me out there, so I can go out.
But are you going to go see a prostitute?
I'm going to try.
I'm
only there.
I don't believe you.
I'm not going to Paradise. I'm going to just see who's on the strip.
They paved Paradise, I think.
What they put up?
Parking lot.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, people get mad about that, but we need better parking. Right? Mm-hmm. Doesn't it suck having to search around for a parking spot? Got a nice big lot. You know where to park. There's a little bit more walking involved, but I'd rather have that peace of mind knowing where I'm going to park when I go to Paradise.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Bob in Kent. What's going on, Bob?
Hey, Alan. How are you?
I'm good.
Hey, I have read some books, and they were talking about Graceland Cemetery in Chicago. Is that a real thing with all the ornate mausoleums and everything?
It is, yes. That is a big deal in fact, when I first met my wife, her apartment at the time was right across the street from Graceland Cemetery. And so there's a lot of notable Chicagoans who are buried there. It's not far from Wrigley Field, but it's, that's kind of, when people talk about Lakeview Cemetery here in Cleveland, I always think of Graceland in Chicago.
Yeah, it was a series of books I read, and you might pick them up at some point, but the guy's a wizard, modern day, and he's a private eye, and everything works out great, and it's very entertaining. But I was just wondering if that was an actual real thing.
Yeah, it is. It's at like Clark and Irving, for people who are familiar at all with Chicago, and it's a big cemetery, but it's basically like, it's largely populated by like who the captains of industry were at the time. So like, you know, the Joseph Medill, who used to run the Chicago Tribune, but he had a journalism school named after him, where I went to college, and Marshall Field, and all these, you know, super notable people locally are buried at Graceland Cemetery.
Thank you. That answered my question.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, thank you. There's Bob in Kent. Yeah, that is in a neighborhood that used to be far less gentrified than it is now. When I first met Gwen, though, she was living across the street from Graceland Cemetery.
Mary should know about that because she's gentrified, according to Poundcake.
Well, you do come from nobility. Perhaps your ancestors, were you raised in Chicago, might have been buried at Graceland Cemetery.
They might be.
As members of the gentry.
I don't know.
Oh, boy. Something to think about.
That was on Monday when we were all coming back. That's what Poundcake was yelling at Mary for. Because their argument was over his use of the word gentrified.
I don't even remember what he was saying it was gentrified about. Having a porch or something?
You have basic amenities and you're gentrified.
That I put rocking chairs on
That's
my
why
porch.
he wants a mausoleum. He wants to skip all the middle ground, and he wants to go right to mausoleum. He doesn't want there to be any illusions whatsoever that he's the man. And so what he didn't have in life, he wants in death.
Yeah, it's the smallest things. Oh, we put together our daughter's full-size bed. You gentrified it.
You gentrified.
What? It came off
Which I hate
Amazon?
to say it. I think he's technically using correctly. I hate to admit that, but I think he is.
Whatever.
I could say
Unbeknownst to him. But
I could say domesticated. Is that better?
That is, yes, that makes a lot more sense.
But okay.
Mary is slowly becoming domesticated.
I mean, it's not like I'm an outdoor cat. I've been domesticated. I ain't feral. I just have a porch now.
Is it a front porch or a back
moved
porch?
From
Front porch.
out of the ground to the sky to now you're back in Berea. I mean, it's
adjacent to Columbia Station.
Not that far.
Perhaps you two can put in an offer on OBJ's manse.
Who's two?
You two, you and Brian.
No.
Why not?
Where are we going to get $3 million?
Hey, have him open that wallet.
lowball him,
Little
see?
moths will come out and,
It'd be perfect.
I don't know, finance it.
Yeah. I think they'd probably rent to me, right?
sell more foot picks.
Yeah,
That has slowed
dude.
down tremendously.
You're sitting up, huh? It's
that
because
is-
you're not promoting it.
We had a busy week,
You're not promoting
and
it.
then it was gone.
You got to get on the social media, and you got to go, hey,
I
whoa.
started to have exactly what I thought was going to happen if I got into this, where guys started to ask for more than that.
Yes.
And wanted specific things that are not
Like vag.
pictures, or videos of my feet performing specific activities.
Yep.
And I'm like, this is pornography, what you're asking for.
They want you to give your boyfriend a foot job.
And I do not want to send videos of that. And then they get mad at me. Whoa, what'd you think you were getting into?
Love you, but please don't touch my vagina.
Yeah, all of a sudden it's your fault.
Now I'm the bad guy.
Here you are, guilty of nothing more than trying to provide a service.
That's it.
And they go, ugh.
I say, hey,
But how far will you take it?
that's it. Pictures
Feet.
of my feet.
Yeah.
That is it. And then people get pissy that my face isn't in it, and they're like, "Well, how do we know it's your feet if your face isn't in it?"
Be
So
like,
you're gonna have
dude,
to trust me,
what
guy.
do you
I
not
don't know
understand
what
about
to
foot pics? You got,
Right.
by the way, all these douchebags are supposed to be like the big pros in this space, right? Feet, dummy. That's all it is. But
I don't think they're really that into feet.
I don't think so either.
I'm
think
starting to
that-
think
I
that your
think it
feet
might
was a
be.
gateway drug.
I mean, Santora toes at gmail.com. It's still up. I got a P.O. box if you want to buy my socks. So we'll figure it out. But that I have
All those foot pics, Bill, it sounds more like a PU box. Right? A PU
Clean
box.
joke day.
Oh, dirty
A
joke.
PU box.
Stinky feet.
Because it's...
That was a clean joke. Well,
Feet
dirty at the
stink.
same time. That's the
Hey.
mastery of it.
Listen,
Yeah, people started to get weird, and then I was like, I just stopped answering.
I'm going to give someone here $1,000.
Give it to me.
How many foot pics that can get them? I don't know.
We'll
5?
negotiate.
Figure it out. But just feet. Okay. Hey, a chance for you to go fund yourself. Your second to last chance today. So listen closely, and I hope you win. Good luck.
The Buzzard wants you to go fund yourself and score $1,000. Enter the nationwide keyword cash at WMMS.com. That's cash. Enter it now at WMMS.com. And good luck from Buzzard Radio.
There was one offer that I considered, but only for a minute. This
Show
guy,
the hole.
No, this guy was like, I'm super into women in business suits. Would you be willing to send a picture, like a full body, face picture, everything, in a business suit? I'll pay for the suit. I'll send you a
I was
stipend.
going to say, let me go buy a suit.
No, he
let me
said-
get over to Ann Taylor Loft,
Right,
and I'll
he's
hit you
like,
back.
I'll send you a stipend. You pick out the suit. All you got to do is go buy it, try it on, whatever, take a picture. I'm willing to pay $1,500 per picture. And I was like,
Why did you not do that?
Because I was so that to me that's porn.
You're fully clothed.
It's my whole body and face though.
But he's giving you a wardrobe stipend,
I
and you are
understand.
fully clothed.
It doesn't matter if I'm fully clothed or not. Like this is now we're getting into fetishizing me as a person, not just a body
No,
part.
fetishizing the suit.
Imagining you having a job where you have to wear a business suit.
No, but what is right? That's what it is. It's fetishizing me with a degree.
Yeah.
Right. He
What if
likes.
What if you were a pharmacist?
That would be amazing.
Pharmacists
Put
are
on the
hot.
white coat. No,
He wants corporate mayor.
I understand that. But that was too much for me to handle. And this is exactly what I told you guys I was worried about.
No,
Like,
but there can easily be, and again, you do whatever you want to do, but there can
No, you do
easily
what we say.
there can easily be a line between. I mean, that's first of all, that's not pornography.
yes, it is.
No,
you want
you-
a full
it's
body
not.
picture of me.
Clothed.
What is he going to use it for?
That's not your
What
problem.
did he use? What did the people use the foot pics
The
for?
pictures of my feet it is just a body part.
But
It is
here's what
not
I'm saying.
Me.
There has never been a
it's
form
your
of
feet.
pornography in history where a person is fully clothed.
You're wrong. Furries. They're in suits and costumes.
Yeah, but most furries, they're not
they're
in it for
pulling
the
stuff out
sex.
of there.
They're in it for the
Lifestyle.
dressing up, the lifestyle.
I don't know, man. It rubbed me the wrong way. Where I was like, he was very cordial, and he's like, I understand if this isn't your
Man,
thing. but it
swing
was-
and a miss.
Dude, I can't.
Swing and a miss.
And you
there
didn't have
has
to do
be
anything else.
There has to be boundaries, or otherwise we're going to slip into.
The boundaries are taking your clothes off, not putting more on.
I don't know, man.
You have.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
We are looking at you now, less clothed than you would be in those pictures.
I have on jeans, a hoodie, and a blanket.
Yes, less clothed.
No, not less clothes.
Blanket are not clothes.
Right, but what I'm saying
A
is.
business suit that
Did you at
you
least look up some business suits?
that you choose and he pays. Why are we working so hard to get her paid?
I don't know.
I'm just saying it made me uncomfortable.
I think what made you uncomfortable were all the directions.
No, that makes it
But you're-
easier for me. I want this done, this done, this done, sure.
I genuinely don't see the problem.
It's because my face is in it. I don't want to sell pictures of me for that use. That makes me
You don't want your face
uncomfortable.
in any
I do
photo.
not want my face in. If it was neck down, I would do it. But
But
he
you're
said
not,
full
like-
body.
But literally,
I don't
this
like that.
this could literally be like a LinkedIn profile pic.
It could be, but I know that that's not what it's being used for.
But once it's out the door, what do you care what it's being used
Because
for?
it's my face, it's my being, it's what I. It's
you got
me.
you got this brand new grill that
I
you
get
work so
that.
hard on.
I get that.
Nice beaming white smile.
I understand.
Corporate mayor.
This guy's also
You're
kind
gonna look,
of a dummy. 'Cause
You're gonna look
I
like Amber Heard in court. You're gonna look great.
Sad.
Yeah.
feel like you could have gotten what you wanted and just be like, hey, Mayor, I work for this business suit company for women. We're wondering if you would like to try one of our suits for free. All you gotta do is just send us a picture of you wearing the suit.
No.
And then if he framed it like that, would you take the free business suit, not knowing that it was going to be for pornography?
No.
Your
I don't
version of
need a-
pornography.
I don't
This
need
is
a business
so
suit.
absolutely not pornography.
Dude, he's using not that people aren't using my pictures from Instagram, I understand that. But to request it for that purpose, to say, hey, this is my fetish. I think of you in
Did
this
he
way.
say
Yes,
that?
this is the thing that I'm into. I'm really into women in business suits. This is my kink. Will you do this for me?
So you don't want to be in this guy's portfolio
Right.
of fully dressed
I
women.
don't care what it is. I know what you're using it for. If you were to say, hey,
But
this
you
is
know
for,
what they're using the feet for.
But it's not my face.
So it's just the face.
Yes. The face thing freaks me out. I feel like I've got to have a boundary somewhere, and for me, it's my face.
Ask him how he feels about executive burqa. Maybe there's a wiggle room there.
Right. A paper bag over my head. But that is the one that I was like, man, I should do this. That's a lot of money, and I could just be in a suit, and it'll be fine. And then I was like, no, I don't like that. I don't know what the difference is between a body part being fetishized. I'm fine with that. It's not me as a person
You're
being
saying that your
fetishized.
face is not worth $1,500.
I'm not saying that's not worth $1,500. I'm saying I am uncomfortable with me as a human being, person, fully mare, being fetishized. You want to look at my hands? Cool. You want to look at my feet? You want to see my ears? I don't
But
care.
all the parts put
All
together,
together.
don't want it.
I don't like that.
The sum total of Mary Santora is not for sale.
It just made me uncomfortable.
Listen, you're right. It's up to you.
If a guy told you I want to put on a business suit and toss off to it, would you
I
send him
don't
a
give.
picture?
Of course.
Okay.
Anybody interested in that? I have so many suits. You don't even have to buy me
I don't
suits.
even need a special email. Just bill@billsquire.com.
Oh my God. Remember Formal Fridays?
I remember.
Oh, this cat cleans up like nobody's business. Yes. I don't care what they're using it for. Our faces, by the way, are all over the internet.
And that's fine. They are willingly and consensually put out there. You can do whatever you want with
You
that.
don't think
fine.
somebody's gone to AlanCoxShow.com and popped off once or
That's-
twice on our group
That's
photo?
completely fine. They aren't emailing me first telling me that that's what they want to do with my pictures. Please send me specific ones.
Well, I'd like somebody to be up front, Owen.
Gross.
Oh. Mary, what I want to do is I'm going to put that photo on a glass table and then I'm going to squat over it.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, I've got to take a break and listen. Great. If you want to text 35192, if you are on hold, I'll get you on the way back. And wherever you are, you can listen on the iHeartRadio